Pokemon Pallet Tuesday. It's actually Thursday, but welcome back, guys, to the video. Today we have a incredible, massive pallet, $50,000 pallet. Another one. It feels like every single week we're doing $50,000 deliveries. We've been spending so aggressively on Pokemon. If you like these behind-the-scenes videos of running a Pokemon business, make sure to subscribe. Seeing the subscriber count grow motivates me to make more videos. Here is your receipt for today. 791 pounds, February 10th, 2026. We are documenting the journey. Before we dive in, we're going to do a quick walkthrough. We're going to open this pallet up, but I wanted to show you guys while it's still sealed up. We have some collection boxes. We have some collector chests. We have the tech sticker blisters. We got booster boxes. We got all sorts of good stuff. We are going to show you everything we're buying, why we're buying it. Check out this side view. This looks incredible. This is literally 800 pounds of Pokemon. How crazy is that? A lot of these are coming in. The pallet, we're in 2026, we're changing the strategy. We are now ordering by the pallet because we are ramping up our spend. We want more Pokemon. The hobby's growing. We need to supply the hobby. SVO6 Elite Trainer boxes. Twilight Masquerade. When's the last time you saw Twilight Masquerade? That's a great product right there. Look at that. SV 4.5. SV 4.5 booster bundle? Oh, boy. That's Paldean Fates right there. This video is going to be crazy. We got so many good sets in here. It's actually insane. Let's see. That's Ascended Heroes. It's actually kind of nuts when you just walk through and you look at how the sheer size of this pallet. Like, this is like 10 feet. It's like 10 feet tall. But, yeah. Well, I'm going to open up these products. We're going to do the walkthrough. Check out the links down below. A lot of these products, people are asking, where can we buy them? So there's two ways that people are buying these products right here, like booster box cases, things like that. They are either going to email us, link down below, or these products are going to be available on our eBay store, also link down below. We have way more than just sealed products. We have singles, we have slabs, we have all sorts of stuff. If something's not on our eBay page, but you saw it in the video, there's a good chance that we have it. Best way is to email us. So hopefully that answers the question for anybody wondering how they could be buying these Pokemon products. As always, guys, subscribe. In this next segment here, we are going to showcase everything that we bought. All right, we're back. Took off the plastic wrapping. Here is a look at the full pallet unboxing. Let me give you guys the side view. We're going to be talking about all the products we bought. Actually, while I was taking this apart, I took a look at the packing slip, and it was a little more than $50,000. We got a $65,000 purchase here. And then we also have, if you guys watched our other video, we have this pallet. So we got close to $100,000 delivery, and it feels like we're getting these every single week. And before we dive into all these products, I want to also talk about just the overall way we're conducting business and how we think about it. You know, with these products, when you're buying this much quantity, you don't really care too much about the money. It's more so the convenience of buying, because a lot of times viewers will tell me like, hey, I could buy all these products individually way cheaper from 20 different sellers. But businesses that need a lot of inventory, they don't want to go through the hassle of having to track 20 plus different shipments from 20 different sellers that they've never bought from. You know, they're going to these secondary marketplaces. Like, it is just a huge hassle, and it eats up so much time. So what well, at least from our experience, when we're dealing with other successful business owners, you know, they'll buy a lot of stuff and they're okay even paying higher because they have the convenience. They're buying by the case. It's coming from one trusted source. It's the peace of mind. And I think a lot of new people in the hobby, especially since we have so many new people entering right now, that's something that they don't think about. So just something I wanted to discuss here when talking about, you know, dealing with so much Pokemon, because I don't really know if there's any YouTubers who's kind of doing what we're doing, but there probably are, just people that aren't documenting the journey. We decided to document the journey here in 2026. So if you are enjoying it, please subscribe, guys. It means a lot. We're really trying to grow this thing out, and appreciate all the support up until this point. A lot of people commenting. Nice to see familiar faces. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. But let's start from the top over here. We picked up a few different booster box cases, just, you know, spreading out, buying a little bit of everything. We have SVO8, which is Surging Sparks. Grabbed a couple cases. Now, usually with these pallets, when they're putting this stuff together, they try to put everything together in the same spot, but sometimes at the top here, it'll be all around. So yeah, we got Surging Sparks SVO8. That's 2024. And then our first release in 2025 is SVO9. Got one of the Journey Together cases. It's the cheapest Scarlet Violet set. They're like 200, under 250, maybe like 250 a box. Anything under 300 in this market honestly feels cheap. I know it's crazy that we're saying that, but, you know, even the next set that's coming out, just to illustrate the point here, Perfect Order, you know, everybody's saying it's a trash set. There's nothing good about it. But the number of booster boxes declined by like 15 to 20%. We talked to a lot of people who just received so many boxes, and everybody got caught on their allocation. So how it works is, even if the demand isn't there, the fact that there's not enough supply and that the supply is lower, it's still going to keep the prices high. So, you know, I hear these people tell that, you know, Perfect Order boxes are going to be 150. They're going to be under MSRP. That's not going to happen, you guys. I hate to break it to you, but Perfect Order is going to be over 200 a box. So, yeah, Journey Together, honestly, at that price, it just feels cheap. So, grabbed one case, nothing too crazy. MEO1, another one that's just super, super undervalued. I feel like everybody forgot all about this set. You know, the hype is now back to MEO2, which is Phantasmal Flames. Charizard, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. But the fact that this comes with a topper, overall as a set, if you remove the Charizard out of Phantasmal, Mega Evolution is the better constructed set. You have more chases, Lucario, Venusaur, Kangaskhan, the Latias. It's just overall, even the Absol, beautiful set. One of the best like base sets, if you will, that we've had for a long, long time. So we got 2 cases of that. We might have more on the side here. Oh, this is the Phantasmal. Phantasmal, 3 cases. Looks like they pulled this sticker out, but at least you could see that it is first print, not for retail sale. They probably are going to reprint more of Phantasmal. I'd be shocked if they didn't, but right now, no news of sorts on anything like that. What else do we have over here? Oh, SVO6. Picked up a few Elite Trainer boxes. They reprinted Twilight. I think they did Twilight and Surging. Still very, very cheap. It's one of the older sets. The Greninja. And this is another thing that if you've made it up until this point, I'm going to drop some free game. You have to look at what the next set's going to be. So after Perfect Order, if we expand the time horizon a little bit and we look towards May, which is when it's set to come out, it is a set that's focused on Greninja. Now, what other sets do we have that are still new feature Greninja? Twilight Masquerade. So that's why we're buying SVO6. While everybody's, you know, chasing the next bright golden thing, we're going to go back and smart money's going to buy up the stuff that nobody wants. Twilight Masquerade, great example. Not a crazy position. We just got two ETB cases, but, you know, slowly if you're accumulating this stuff, you know, the market eventually is going to shift. People are going to want the old Greninja from Twilight. A lot of people are not going to be able to pay $400, $500, $300 for a booster box of Twilight. They're going to get the next best thing, which is the ETB. So that's just, you know, recognizing the trend and before everybody else does. Over here, we got more Ascended Heroes. It's undervalued. It's cheap. I know it's crazy to say that, but there's just so much demand for this product. It is a beautifully constructed. It's one of the largest sets we've ever had. It feels cheap. It feels cheap for a specialty set, especially because it is a scattered release. The prices on these went down quite a lot. Yes, we're going to get more supply, and the prices are going to keep coming down. But the tech sticker, just as a case as a whole, a lot of people still want it. A lot of people are just tearing through this product really, really great. So I don't know how many cases we got here, but maybe we got like 20 cases. This is all Ascended Heroes. So this entire row here is all Ascended. And then on the other side here, we have some miscellaneous stuff. Let's see. We have, SV10 booster bundle. So we do actually have Destined Rivals. Got one Destined Rivals booster bundle case for fun. Everybody is talking about Destined, how it's going to 1,000 a box. I figured we'd buy the booster bundle since they reprinted these. And these are still very, very cheap compared to, there's a massive premium on booster box packs, but booster bundles, in my experience opening, tend to have better hits because they're all random. Like MEO2 is a perfect example. In one of these cases, right, of which you have 150 packs, you have 25 individual bundles. Normally, these cases are meant to be open and sold out individually to 25 different people. So it's way more random. Whereas a booster box, if we take you guys over to the booster boxes, you know, in a booster box, you're going to have your about 12 hits, 1 in 3, give or take. So you know going into it, you can't get 30 hits. But on a booster bundle, you could get really lucky. We've opened some cases where they've had 2 Charizard SIR and a Gold Charizard. And in a case, pretty unlikely for that to happen. And you get 216 packs in a case, whereas here you have 150. So you have fewer packs in the booster bundle case, and sometimes you'll get better hits. So I'm a big fan of the booster bundles. A lot of people sleep on them. Also, when it comes to storing, very, very convenient because there's no extra fluff. It's just pure packs. Yes, the same as is true for booster boxes, but the booster bundles tend to be way cheaper price per pack. So great buy right there and more free game. If you're enjoying the free tips and tricks, make sure you are subscribing because a lot of people are not covering the type of content that we are going to give you. We're going to give you the inside scoop. We're going to give you the real behind the scenes because this is the type of content I want to be seeing on YouTube and nobody's making it. So we're going to lead on that front. So yeah, we have 1, 2, and 3 of the Phantasmal. We got 1 of the Destin. Probably going to buy more Destin after this little spiel I just gave to you guys. Makes sense to buy more of them. Probably next delivery. Expect like 10 of those. We're going to buy like 10 more cases. More Pokemon Days. On our other video, we did buy Pokemon Days as well. Very great product. Cosmos Pikachu. That is going to offset the cost and of the entire product. The packs are going to be effectively like $5 a piece. Because I could easily see the Pikachu promo being $15 one day. So right now, if you're able to get these for $30 a box, that's $5 per pack. Great deal for Phantasmal and Mega. Because that's effectively like paying $180 per booster box when booster boxes are now over $300. So Pokemon Day, super undervalued, great product. Now here's an interesting one. This is actually the Pokeball 2024 reprint. No idea why I bought these, but we bought them. If you guys saw one of my other videos, we cracked like 400. That's why you got to subscribe so you guys see all the videos and you get to follow along for the journey. But we bought, those were the 2025 edition. These are the 2024. So these are even older. These are likely to have early Scarlet Violet, although it may be something different because it does say reprint. So I'm not sure. We're going to have to open those up. Stocking up on a few more UPCs. I think we have some at the bottom here as well. Let's see. Ultra Premium. Okay, I did not realize how many Ultra Premium we bought. I think we bought maybe 60 Ultra Premium boxes. We have this huge, let me show you guys. We still have this massive tower of all of these. We actually bought from Waste Management here. We got another recycling bin since the trash, it just keeps getting filled up when we're breaking down all these products. So we are getting more storage to toss those. Since you guys didn't drop in the comments what to do with it. So we're probably just going to recycle them. These we actually decided with the surprise boxes because they're hollow foil and they're really cool. We're just going to be shipping those out with customers' orders for the free. But these empty UPCs, not really too much to do, especially when you have a couple hundred of them. You know, it'd be a different story if you have like 10. There's a couple hundred ETBs right here, or UPCs. So it takes up quite a lot of room. But yeah, you can see this entire base right here. I actually thought these were collection boxes, but these are all UPCs. So you get four of those factory sealed. Another nice product. You can't really go wrong. Here we have more of the Pokeball tins. Those we're going to have to open. I'm actually very curious. Sometimes, the first print versus reprint, they just throw in random packs. So something like this could have Paradox Rift. It could have Obsidian Flames. It could have Scarlet Violet Base. It could have Paldea Evolve. You won't know until you open them up. I, in general, have a love-hate relationship with the Pokeball tins because it's tough to know what packs are in there. And if it is an older one, sometimes you're paying like $50 or $100 per Pokeball, and you're taking quite the risk when you're opening them. But hey, that's the name of the game. Over here, we have the collector chests, buying more of those. They are pretty big and bulky, inconvenient to store, but I love it. There's just something about the lunchbox tin. I'm upset because the last year's version, 2024, I didn't buy very many. And that one actually has the same Pikachu promo, if you guys know which one I'm talking about, as the Pokemon Day. So that's why I'm now stocking up so heavily on the Pokemon Day because, hey, Pikachu promo, Cosmos, foil, it's just going to perform very, very good. Over here, black and white, first print poster collection SV 10.5. We were going to buy the Victinis, but the Victinis are getting pretty expensive. I think a case is like $300, and it's just not worth it because the promo itself is only sitting at like $8. So we opted for the poster collection boxes. Mainly going to be using those for the packs. What else do we have over here? Over here, wow, man, we got so many different SKUs in this video. Check that out. MEO2 3-pack blisters, MEO1. What's funny is I think the MEO2 is actually more expensive, but the promo is better inside of the MEO1. The main item here is that Psyduck. That Psyduck promo is just so good. So yeah, stocking up on the 3-pack blisters. You'll find that in general, I'm a big fan of the 3-pack blisters. There's just something nice about displaying them, having the promo in there too. But we snagged the Phantasmal. What else do we have here? I think we had Paladin Fate somewhere. There's the Ascended Heroes. Yeah, right here. Oh, okay, so we actually have 2 older Scarlet Violet. We have more of the Temporal Forces 3-pack blisters. On our other palette over here, we got 10 of them. So we got 240 3-pack blisters of Temporal. And then we got another case right here. There might be a few more. I do recall buying quite a lot of those. And then this is the main item that you guys are going to be interested in. SV 4.5 Paladin Fate booster bundles. These have been selling really, really quick. We just put those on our eBay. Make sure to check the link in the description if you are interested in buying them. That is a really, really good product. What else do we have over here? Oh, wow. 151. Would you look at that? 151 first print mini tin cases, 2023. Look at that. So we have, you get 40 mini tins in a case. So that is going to be, let's see, what's the breakdown? So that's 4 displays per case, and each display comes with 20 packs. So in total, you are getting 80 packs. So that's 80, 160, 240, 240, 151 packs across the 3 cases here. I actually was going to buy, I mentioned this on another video, but I was going to buy like $12,000 worth of these. And then like a week later, I was ready to place the order and it would have cost me like 16 grand. So I opted out. I'm buying the other trash stuff that nobody wants. But yeah, you can see overall in these pallet deliveries, it kind of is a little bit of everything. And I'm going to be honest, with the strength of the market, we are selling into the strength of the market, but there's still massive opportunity on a lot of these products. And a lot of people, they're sleeping. They're just, following what every PokeTuber is telling them, and they're showing them the TCG player charts. But it's like, let me see the actual position, because all these pro investors are telling you to buy these products, but they have zero skin in the game. Like I saw a video of somebody saying the UPCs are great, but they only have like 10 UPCs. So it's like, okay, you put like $1,000 in, that's not very much. That's the equivalent of buying like 2 shares of Tesla. So it's like, a lot of these people take that information from other creators just with a grain of salt. I always say, do your own research, buy what you like. That is the best tip I have received in the hobby. Because even if something goes down in value, you don't really care because you like the product for what it is. And Twilight Masquerade is just a great example. These ETBs, everybody hates them right now. They're like $60, $70, $80. Under 100. Let's just say under 100, right? Nobody's talking about them. They're not hype at all. But I love Twilight Masquerade, so I'm going to buy Twilight Masquerade. And if they continue to drop in price, I'm going to buy more of them. And if they go up in price, that's great. And if they stay stagnant for 2 years and they don't have any movement, that's fine. That's fine. I like Twilight Masquerade, so I'm going to buy Twilight Masquerade. Don't just be buying what a YouTuber tells you to buy, okay? Buy the products you like. That is the best tip of advice I could give you. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the video. This is pretty much it. We are now going to have to inventory and catalog, make sure that everything we purchase is everything that we received. I'm excited to open up the blisters here. Still have not pulled the Pikachu, Gengar, Mewtwo, none of the big cards from Ascended Heroes. So if we don't hit one, if we don't pull one, we are going to need to buy more cases. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Way more content coming, way more pallet deliveries coming. If you guys have any feedback on what else you'd like to see in these videos to make them even better, I'm all ears. I appreciate everybody following along for the journey. And with that, we will catch you on the next one.